Hi guys, we have a request from Jory for King Henry VIII, which I always love a good king story. They're always quite interesting. So, who's King Henry? You already know. He was born June 28th, 1491, and he lived 55 years until January 28th. What? Oh, both on 28th. 1547, if I have that correct. Anyways, we're going to get started with his head. As you can tell, he kind of reminds me of a potato or a chicken nugget. So we're just going to make his head is a round rainbow at the top. And then, you know what? His face is kind of just like the shape of, looks like a potato. Yes, yes, yes. And then we're going to do the line down the middle. And then we'll do the line here. This is going to be where his eyes are. And then we're going to put his nose. He's got a very petite nose and a little mouth. Okay? And then his hat is going to go right across here. But it's kind of slanted. Looks like he wore it at a slant. So we're just going to slant that. Okay? All right. So I looked at his features. And he has very small features. His ears, eyes, nose, mouth are teeny. So we're just going to make these little eyes, little beady eyes. Okay, we'll do this side, little rainbows, little beady eyes. Are they a little bigger than that? Maybe, but you can make them however size you want. And his eyebrows were very petite. I mean, just everything, well, all of his features are small, but his body was ginormous. I think he loved to eat. He's a big, big dude. Okay. Usually men have more strong features, masculine features, but not him. Okay, now let's erase the center line. What else do we know about him? So, Henry's shortest marriage was to Anne of Cleves, lasting only 6 months and 3 days. And he actually, let's see, he founded the Anglican Church. So he was Catholic, but he got excommunicated. See ya. And he married 6 wives. 2 of them were executed. And 2 of them he divorced. And 1 he had for a very long time. Okay, so he's got these small little features. Ding, ding, ding. And his nose is just not big either. So we just kind of like arch it a little. And we're just going to bring it up. Small nose, his mouth is teeny. So we're just going to make a bowl there. Small little nose, small little mouth. And do his little bottom lip. Okay. And his ears are pretty high in the pictures that I saw. So we're just going to make his ears come across here. I know, it's not looking like that. Wait till you put facial hair on him. Then he'll come to life. Maybe I'm not drawing hard enough for you guys. Okay, so we have his ear. For his beard, it's going to come out. So if you look here, which is kind of funny, I didn't notice, he like shaves it right there. So below his lip, it's going to come down like this. Pretty interesting, huh? Right, bring it down. And then we're going to bring this down. Do the same thing on this side. I know it looks ridiculous right now, but if you go back and look at pictures, you'll be like, oh. This is along the lip. And now his beard is going to come out just a little bit over here. And then connect it right here. And now we're going to connect his beard right here. Pretty funny, huh? So we'll bring this side of the beard up. All right, and erase inside where the beard is not his chin. We don't want to erase that part. You see how it's coming together? So he does have this funky chin thing. That's his little chin in there. And now his mustache is going to come up to his nose. And then now we can bring this across like this. Okay, yeah, I know, it looks ridiculous, but it is what it is, right? All right, so now let's do his fantastic hat. So erase this top part because this is where the hat is. And he looks like was a redhead, and it looks like he's bald on top, but he's got a beard. All right, so we're gonna bring his hat out, but his other part of the hat is gonna come this way. Now we can connect it. Bring this over. All right, that works. Let's see. He hung 2,000 tapestries in his palace, and in that day, or any day, it's a lot compared to like the King of Scotland who only had 200. He literally had 2,000. Like every wall was covered with a tapestry. And you know, like in the movies, they probably had secret doors behind a lot of them. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, if I had it, I'm kind of obsessed with castles. And if I had a castle, I would have secret corridors and pathways. Yes. Okay, so coming off here, he's got a feather. So we're just gonna make this, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it around and then make it, ooh, looks almost like a shrimp, okay? This is gonna be its feather. And if you want to make it look like feather pieces, we're just gonna go boop. Okay, and if you want to make a couple more, I didn't on that, but if I went back, I probably would. Make it look like a feather, and then we're going to put a line down the middle. Make it more feathery, okay? And at the very tippy top here, up at the top, is the top of his hat. We're going to be coloring that in black. Okay, and now he has some decoratives on here. So we're gonna make an oval. It's like a jewel up there. Make an oval inside, leave a space, do another oval. And then we have another jewel down here. And I didn't realize it, but I probably would make this come out a little bit so it actually looks like the jewel is getting wrapped around. Something like that, okay? That looks good. Okay, we got this part, top of his hat coming down, connected great. Then we are going to do here some pearls. So we're just going to make like a little row of pearls looping down. It's almost like, it looked like it was like on a pin. This is the pin it's kind of in. And then we have some pearls here. They're kind of wrapping around. And then we have pearls here. And then we'll have a little pin in there. Okay, looks great. See, now he's looking more King Henry-ish. If you do want his cheeks a little fuller, I've seen some where he's more thin, some he's bigger, depending on what point and what he's been eating. You can make him as chubby as you want. Okay, so now right here, we're gonna go down, make a little V, and up. Boop, boop. That's his collar. So we're gonna make his collar gonna come up. Okay, do the same thing on this side. Fantastic. So he was an excellent hunter, jouster, and lute player, and he even wrote songs. This is gonna be his vest coming here, and then we have 1.5 big giant jewel buttons. So we have, it's like a rounded square, and this one's like a half a rounded square. Okay, and then coming from out here, this is going to be where his big chest comes on, and this is like a fur coat thing and coming out here. So we're just going to do that, and then have his big shoulders That'd be interesting. I should see if I can look into how big was he? How tall was he? Or did he just like eating a lot, right? And then he's got this piece here. So I'm just gonna start from here just to make it my life a little easier. And we're just gonna bring it up. We'll loop it around and then bring it back down. Same thing up here, bring it up, loop it around, and then bring it back down. Now we can erase in here. He could read and write in 3 languages: English, French, and Latin. Okay, impressive. And he became king when he was 17 years old. Okay, so now we're gonna do the decorative part on here. So we're gonna do like an oval and a dot. An oval, so do you see the pattern here? Oval, dot, oval, dot. You get the idea. All right. One more fit in there. Okay. And this is just going to be plain burgundy. I put diamonds in here. He actually has a very lacy, decorative, jeweled, but man, it looked way too complicated. So we just simplified it. You can make your diamonds as big or as small as you want. Make them go across here. I actually enjoy drawing diamonds. They're kind of fun. Oh, make this line go down. So it goes down, jump over the jewel, and continue it on. And continue it on there. Okay. Okay, fantastic. If you want to put a layer down here of the diamonds, look like it continues on. Oh, I'm getting a little lazy. Come on, Shara. End strong, baby. Okay, we're gonna Sharpie, and then I'm gonna show you how I colored it. So stay tuned, here we go. First, I'm going to big Sharpie the spots I want to. So let's go. Time to erase. All right, King Henry VIII is all cleaned up now. We are going to color his face. Peach. What else do I know? Oh my goodness, this is a horrible one. He made it legal to boil people for capital punishment. What? That's dreadful. Ugh. One time I was in England, and my brother-in-law took us to an old English torture chamber. Oh, it's dreadful. But of course, it's still stuck in my head, and that was over 30 years ago. Yeah. Thank you very much. I can tell you stories about that. All right. Oh, his neck. Don't forget his neck. Okay, so now you're going to come in on the side and just give a little more color on the side and then come in slowly. His ears need more color. By putting color on the side, it makes it more three-dimensional. And then, of course, you want to put a shadow at the top where his hat is. I haven't seen him a picture without his hat. Maybe because he's bald, he was embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed for my bald head. What else do I know? Oh, this is interesting. He had tons of weapons. I think he had like 6,000 guns. He loves weapons. This guy just like had a lot of stuff, like tapestries and guns, and anything he had was very extreme. But he slept with an axe by his side. I guess because he was so paranoid. Because back in the day, if they didn't like a king, they would just take him out. And I think he actually executed one of his wives because she had an affair, but then she also threatened that she was, I mean, I guess she had conspired to kill him. So it sounds very dangerous back then, you know? You have to always be looking behind your back. So now we're going to get tan. I'm going to get a little color up top here. And right here. I wish I had more fun facts, but hey, I seem like I got a lot of facts about him. Down here, let's make it darker. His neck is shadowed a little bit, even though he looks chubby. Okay. Now we're going to give him a little bit of color on his cheeks. So we're going to take the pink, give him some rosies. So I go one way, go another way, and then I kind of put a little swirly in the middle. One way, swirlies in the middle. Okay, and put some color on his lips. I think I should have made this eye a little closer in or look that way because he looks a little funny looking, but that's okay. We get the gist of it. All right, Mr. King. His nose, a little color on his nose. Oh, I also like to, well, I'm not gonna do it with that. I'm gonna do it with a peach. Come in here and give a little swirly, makes it look more button roundy, cute. You can make his skin as dark as you want, so just keep putting layers on. If you're doing it, go different directions when you do it. I just go lightly. It fills in all of those little gaps, any white gaps in there. So it might go one way, go the other way. Just go lightly, just going over it, okay? And I probably would make it a little darker, but so if you're like, that is not dark enough, you can come in with your tan and bring in a little bit more color. Fantastic. Okay, so fantastic. His eye color, for his eyebrows and his hair, I just did, what is this? It's just orange, regular orange. And then do his beard, color the whole thing in orange. We'll do half of it to show you. Okay, and then I came in with brown. That's light brown. This is regular brown. And you're gonna come in along the bottom. Did I do that? I think that's what I did. Just lightly bring it in. This is regular brown, regular orange, regular brown. And put a little color up here, a little color down here. And see how that works? And a little bit in the eyebrow, some brown in there. And if you want to put a little bit of brown under the chin, you can. All right, so I think you can do the rest. So this part is just, I put a yellow trim here. I made these yellow, boop, 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 kept those white. Just put a little tan in there. This, I just did light brown and yellow. And this one is the burgundy or mahogany. You can color those with yellow. So you got this. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.